How's it going, everyone? So today we're going to talk about what is considered big arms. So right now my arms are measuring 17 inches, you guys. So now what is considered big arms? If you look at most studies, most surveys, stuff like that, they'll find out that the average person has around 13-inch arms. Most of us can agree on that. Around 13 inches or so flexed. A lot of people like to do it non-flex. Some people flex. It's 13 inches flexed, you guys. With that being said, what do I consider big? I consider anything above that average mark, above 3 to 4 inches above that average mark. If you have 16-inch biceps, big arms in my opinion. 17-inch arms, very big. My best arm measurement ever was 18.5 inches. I was weighing around 194, 195. This time around, when I'm bulking, I'm 180 right now, 17-inch arms. I want to get to 205, 19-inch arms, you guys. I know that is possible. Know that's possible. So again, some things to keep in mind though is the perspective of the big arms. That's my perspective. You may have a different perspective. Your perspective may be, well, you know what? I consider anything above average, let's say 14-inch arms, to be big. Well, that's awesome. If you consider that to be big, there's nothing wrong with that. Some people only like to consider IFBB pro bodybuilders arms to be considered big. So it all depends on your perspective. What do you think is big? My opinion is I think 16-inch arms and above are big arms. Again, some things to keep in mind though is your height, your body weight, your body fat percentage, and your leverages. All of those are determined in appearing to make your arms look bigger. So if you're, let's say, 5'8", 180 pounds, like me, for example, you have really long arms, well, your arms are going to have to be bigger. They'll have to measure bigger to actually look bigger as compared to someone who's 5'8", 180 pounds with really short arms. They have really short arms and they have the exact same arm measurement as me, then their arms are going to appear bigger even though ours are the same. So again, how your arm looks is very, very determined on perspective and an illusion, you guys. You take a guy with a low body fat percentage, his height isn't very big, he has very short arms. His arms may only be 15 inches, but they may look fucking jacked because they're lean, they have short leverages, and yeah, their body fat percentage is low and they're pretty short in height. You take another guy, he's 6'4", he has, let's say, 17-inch arms or so. He may not look that big because his arms are very, very lengthy, very long. So his arms may need to get to 18, 19, even 20 inches before they even appear to look that big. So again, it's all perspective, it's an illusion how your arms actually look, and the way that your arms are inserted. Some people have a very short bicep peak, some people have very long ones. If you guys see, for me, my arm is very long. So again, that doesn't make your arm appear that big. So if you have someone with a very short arm, a very short peak, they're going to get that very, very round bicep shot. Again, I still have the big bump, you guys, on the arm. Don't get me wrong, but the bump is still there, but some people do have shorter bicep insertions. Stuff like that. It's all perspective. It's all an illusion, you guys. Get over 16-inch arms if you're around 5'8", 5'9", 5'7", 5'10". You're going to have big arms. If you're around 6'2", 6'3", get about 17-inch arms or so, maybe a little bit bigger. Your arms are going to appear bigger. So hopefully that answered your question. And for the subscriber who did answer, if you guys have any other questions, comment below. I will answer them. Peace.